In recent days, social media has been flooded with claims suggesting that a bishop had issued some kind of warning to King Charles III. The story quickly gained traction across platforms like TikTok, X, and YouTube, where dramatic headlines and bold thumbnails fueled curiosity. At first glance, it seemed like a major development, something serious unfolding behind palace doors. But as the noise grew louder, one thing became increasingly clear: there was no solid evidence to back it up. Despite how convincing some of these posts appeared, no credible or reputable sources have confirmed any such incident. The idea of a public confrontation between a senior church figure and the monarch simply doesn't align with how these institutions operate. In reality, matters involving the Church of England are handled with discretion, often through formal and private discussions. Public warnings, especially of a dramatic nature, would be highly unusual and a clear break from long-standing tradition. What we're seeing here is a familiar pattern. A small detail, or sometimes even nothing at all, gets picked up, reshaped, and amplified into something far more dramatic. Platforms thrive on engagement, and content that sparks emotion tends to spread the fastest. Attention-grabbing titles, exaggerated language, and visually striking thumbnails all play a role in pulling viewers in. Before long, speculation begins to feel like fact, even when there's nothing concrete behind it. As Supreme Governor of the Church of England, King Charles III holds a role that is both symbolic and constitutional. It's a relationship built on mutual respect and centuries of tradition. Any suggestion of a public dispute between the monarch and church leadership would represent a major departure from established norms. That alone makes the viral claims highly questionable, especially in the absence of verified reporting. While speculation continues to circulate, there has been genuine, confirmed news involving the king, this time with a far more positive tone. King Charles III has recently taken on a significant new role as patron of the Community Security Trust, often referred to as CST. The announcement was made during the organization's annual dinner in London, attended by over 1,000 guests, including political figures and community leaders. The CST plays a vital role in protecting Jewish communities across the UK, offering security advice, monitoring threats, and supporting resilience. The king's decision to become patron has been widely seen as a strong gesture of support, especially at a time when concerns about anti-Semitism remain high. However, officials have made it clear that this move reflects his long-standing commitment to interfaith dialogue rather than a reaction to any single event. Over the years, he has consistently engaged with different faith communities, reinforcing his position as a unifying figure. In the end, this situation highlights two very different narratives, one driven by speculation, the other grounded in fact. On one side, viral content spreads druto, shaping perceptions without verification. On the other, real actions and commitments often receive far less attention. The takeaway is simple but important. Not everything we see online is true, and taking a moment to question and verify can make all the difference. Meanwhile, the monarchy continues to emphasize something far more meaningful: respect, understanding, and unity across all communities, regardless of belief or background.